Imagine stepping onto a new world Argus V.
Yeah.
The colonists, and they had all this hope. They quickly dubbed it tree trunk.
Right. And it wasn't some paradise planet. It was Chile, with these massive ice caps locking up most of the water.
So limited oceans, but it had this huge temperate belt, right? Covered in what our sources call these Earth-like pseudo-evergreens. It was just full of potential.
It was. The sources describe it as being better than the colony on Proicon, which was already established. But they're also clear to point out it was definitely not a new Riviera.
No, it was rugged. But it was becoming home. I mean, 600,000 souls, rapidly growing population, looking for a fresh start. And then one day, just silence.
And we're not talking about a comms glitch. This was an absolute instantaneous blackout. No beacon response from any of the orbital satellites, no background static, no chatter, nothing.
It's the ultimate contradiction, isn't it? A world that's buzzing with peaceful, optimistic life, only to be just swallowed by this void. A void that signaled, well, total and focused annihilation.
That's the perfect word for it,
Yeah.
focused.
Okay, so let's unpack this moment, because that chilling absence of chatter is really the definitive starting point for this whole deep dive.
It has to be.
Our mission today is to trace this tragedy, a first contact failure of really epic proportions that completely rewired humanity's understanding of its place in the galaxy.
And show how it forced us into one of the most unlikely, and you could argue most essential military alliances we have ever forged.
We have a pretty deep stack of material for this one. It chronicles everything from that first hopeful survey mission on Tree Trunk right through the shock of its discovery and then into the brutal interstellar war that came after.
It's really a profound study in strategic misjudgment. I mean, how humans were so immediately drawn to this superficial perfection, only to completely overlook the methodical, reliable partnership that was waiting right there in the wings.
And that's why the narrative of Tree Trunk's early days is so critical here. It just sets the stage perfectly for the deception to come.
A world that promised safety and prosperity, it drew a massive influx of settlers in, what, just a few years?
Exactly. And the fact that it wasn't some resource-rich strategic prize, that almost made it feel safer, like it was less likely to be a target for any of the known enemies.
Benign, yeah.
So our sources, they open with that initial survey team, a small crew deployed for about 2 months to catalog the life and potential.
And we get to meet this core trio. First, there's Kairuna, who's the thoughtful botanist. She's clearly just thrilled by the planet's unique ecology.
Yeah, she's noting things like dull yellow slugs spitting cerise silk. She's the one who confidently predicts